Alright guys, welcome back. Do you recognize this? Oh, I've missed you, game. I've missed you greatly. In fact, I've missed you the most, Catherine. Can we talk? We can't talk. She doesn't want to talk to me. Well, what's all that about? What about you? Jan, Jishka, do you want to talk? Nobody wants to talk to me. Well, I tell you what. I'm off then. I'm off to play a DLC without you lot, without you miserable lot. You don't want nothing to do with me. I want nothing to do with you either. I'll miss you though. So now I missed it. It was a few weeks ago. This came out. It's a DLC called Brushes with Death. Oh, Dry Devil will talk. What's the plan now? What's the plan now?
What's the plan now?
For fuck's sake, Henry. One battle's hardly over and you're thinking of the next one.
Yeah, I am.
That. Fuck plans. Roam about and have fun. It's a long time till the wedding.
Whose wedding?
Knowing Bocek, Herald and his other relatives, it'll be ages before they agree on a dowry.
Oh, of course. Hans has been given a hand in marriage. I think we're done. All right. Well, do you know, to start this quest, I've got to go all the way back to Trosky. We're still in Kuttenberg, of course. Where else would we be? But the Trosky, I mean, there's so much stuff I haven't done yet. Kuttenberg, the city, the main city's down there. Just reminding myself of this map. But I've got to get over to this little transport wagon. So I need to head to Sukdal, first of all. Because the mission starts in Sukdal. Ooh, what is this? You see a figure on the road ahead, brawny, heavily armed, obviously waiting for something. He adjusts the straps on his armor. He hasn't noticed you yet. Well, if I'm going to get back into the combat, oh my god, I'm going to be so shown up here. I don't know how to do this. Right up to him. That's what we do. Like a fool.
Stop!
Hang on. I'm not ready.
Die.
Yeah, here we go. I knew it. Oh, how do I... There we go.
Take that, you shit!
I've forgotten how to use this bloody thing. Is that obvious? Yeah, it is. Okay, hang on. How do I fight again? Okay, that works.
I've been waiting for you.
Oh, I've been waiting for you too.
Yeah? Fuck that! Bad. You're no match for us, fucker.
I'm getting absolutely battered here.
Take that fucker out, damn it!
Thank God my dog is actually doing better than I am. This guy's nearly deaded. Yeah, he's done. Okay, I've remembered now.
Made of. Bad luck. Useless.
Okay. Alright, it took me a little while, but I got there in the end. Now, what loot have you got for me? This is... Oh, I missed this. I'm stealing all of that. I'll have your sweet pancakes, mate. Thank you very much. Bandages. Anything of any... nothing really of extra worth. Let me see what you had. I mean, you started it. You didn't have to pick on me. Bit of moonshine. Do I really want to carry it? No, it's overweight anyway. Okay. How do I get on my horse again? No, that's a torch. Oh god, I've forgotten everything. This is the map. Yeah, alright. Well, I'm gonna... No. How do I get on the horse? That's still the map. Okay, this is frustrating. Oh, there it is.
God, where is that dog?
No, it's not the dog I want. It's the horse. I think my dog's gone. Oh, look at you. Oh, I've missed you. Pebbles, you little beauty. Okay, time to carry me to Sukdal. This is so cool. Being back in the game. It's been so long, I've forgotten so much. Alright, here we go. This is my transport back to Trosky. Now, let me just try and remember how to get off the horse. Dismount. There you go. It's all coming flooding back to me. Where's the guy that can take me? Am I in the right place? Yep, definitely in the right place. Is it one of you peasants I need to talk to? Yes, it's you, coachman. Talk to me. Buy transport to Trosky. I want to go to the
Trosky region.
Oh, Henry, I've missed you, man.
But if you have the coin, then I'm at your service.
200 coin.
Here you
Okay,
are.
have it. I got
All right,
loads.
Wait a mo. I have to load up the cart and get the horses ready. All right, we're ready. We can go.
Let's get going.
Oh, this is great to be back. Well, and thank you for those of you that enjoyed this series so much. It's so nice to be in the DLC. Now, this DLC only costs $4.99. Apparently, there's about 8 to 10, maybe even 12 hours of gameplay in this. I don't know much about the story. I know there's an artist involved, a painter, artist kind of thing. And there's a lot of exploration of both the Trosky and the Kuttenberg regions. So, yes, we're in. Man, I'd forgotten how beautiful this game was. So nice to look at. I think I'm going to go across the hills and through the woods and the bushes. Picked up a couple of branches there in my face, but that's okay. Because I'm a brave boy. Wait a minute. I think we're there. Oh, well, what a start.
Tried everything, you know. It's hopeless. For God's sake, can't you be quiet even for a moment? I never gave up. I just wanted to get out of here. Don't you play games with me. You can count yourself lucky I'm tied up. What a stroke of luck. You turned up just at the right moment, lad.
What are you doing here?
Well, nothing much. I was standing around when someone decided to tie a tree to me. It's awful. Jesus Christ be praised.
Forever and ever.
Would you be so kind?
Sure. Why not?
Ooh,
It's lucky
here
you
we
happened
go.
to pass by when you did, lad. I hate to think what beasts might be lurking in that forest.
What, like those ones? Oh no, I've forgotten how to defend myself. I've had a little scrap on the way here.
Watching your back, friend.
Well, that's all you can do because your hands are tied.
You can count on that.
I will. I'll start now. 1, 2, 3. How many wolves? Okay, let's go.
To them, the beasts.
Okay, that's it. Okay, hang on. No, oh, Jesus, what is going on? Don't hit Matt. Oh, good job, Matt. I have to focus on them. I just hit my own dog. Alright, that dog's done. Where's the next one? Matt is doing all the hard work here. Out the way, Matt. There we go. Okay, I completely forgot how to parry. How do you parry again? I don't need to butcher the wolf. I think we'll leave him be. Okay, guess what? I'm a hero.
It's not easy to talk with my hands bound. Could you please untie me?
Yes, on it. Oh, how'd you parry
Thank you, lad.
the attack?
I'd like to embrace you now that I finally can.
That's all right.
What do they call you?
Henry of Scales. And you are...
Magister Voiticus ex Aridus. A pleasure to meet you, Henry.
Voiticus ex Aridus. Don't know the translation. Magister. So that's why it's called Master Voiter. I guess that's easier to say. You've got a strange name, most certainly.
You've got a pretty strange name, I'll tell you that.
It's Latin. But you can call me Voiter if you like. It's not really my name. But what does it matter?
And the skull. The skull on the ground that seemed to be whispering curses at you.
What were you doing with that skull? Was it my imagination, or were you talking to it?
Well, sometimes I just do that to sort out my thoughts. Better than talking to myself, don't you think?
Oh.
There might be something to that. Just recently, I was talking to a ram.
I hope you were only talking.
Well, it was sweet nothings in its little ears, actually. And so where did this skull come from?
Where did you actually get that skull?
Let's say it's my personal muse. It notices things I can't see and tells me about them so I can paint them. I'm a painter, you see? And apart from a few unpleasant moments lately, I spend most of my time over there at the castle.
And you were looking for inspiration by the tree, or what?
Of course not. I ended up there partly because of my own curiosity, and partly, because of the rash nature of others.
Okay. Again, very vague. I want to know more.
Do you always talk this vaguely?
Only when I'm trying to look imposing. You know, with my hands tied behind my back, I didn't make the best first impression, and I'd like to make up for it.
Okay. You can't fix a first impression, is true, but I guess I have had worse first encounters.
Believe it or not, I've had even stranger encounters.
Really? Then you have to tell me about them, but preferably another time and place.
Brilliant. So your name Voita of Voiticus?
So what is your name then? Voita, or that Voity something?
Well, that depends on who I'm talking to and where. But for you, I'm simply Voita. Nothing else is worth mentioning or appropriate to say.
And he did say he was at the castle, not necessarily working there?
So you work at Trosky? What exactly do you do there?
What would a painter do? With brush and paint, I bring beauty to where there was only emptiness. In short, pretty much everything. Restoring the murals and the banquet hall, a few new shields for the castle garrison, and mostly decorating parchments. My opus magnum still awaits me. Only time will tell what that will be, but hopefully it will reward my years of toil.
All right. So what exactly happened to you? And try to make it clear.
They nearly shot me, then beat me up, and finally tied me to a tree. That's what happened.
Okay, there's a lot missing. Exactly. Tell me from the beginning.
You know what? Tell me the whole story nicely from the beginning.
Actually, this whole day got off to a bad start. I went for a walk to Slatigo. The scenery there is lovely, and I needed to clear my head a bit. But imagine, an arrow almost hit me. These two fellows had set up an archery range among the trees, but they somehow failed to notice they were next to the road. By way of apology, they invited me over, gave me a bit of wine to calm my nerves, and one of them offered to play dice. But he seemed to win suspiciously often, if you get what I mean.
Yeah, I do. I've got a couple of those dice.
He was a cheat, eh?
Mm-hmm. I noticed he was secretly turning the dice, and naturally, I got angry. But instead of apologizing, he started shouting at me, and his mate whacked me over the head with a stick. And then I woke up here.
Right, you're lucky to have survived, maybe, but where was this?
Where exactly did all this happen?
Like I said, at the crossroads north of Slatigo. Those two had set up camp among the trees, right next to the path.
Well, you're pretty lucky you survived at all.
Luck had nothing to do with it. It's all thanks to you, my friend.
Well, I'm guessing that the weird red skull with the laurel leaves, or whatever you call it, the laurel crown there, summoned me. Somehow I've been wrapped into this by magic.
Don't mention it. I was happy to help you.
Really? Then maybe you could help me one more time. It certainly wouldn't be for free.
What do you mean, this was for free? I could have asked for a reward. Do you have anything to pay me with? What do you need help with? I don't feel much like helping you. Well, of course I'm not going to pick that one.
And what exactly am I supposed to help you with?
Leaving me here for the wolves apparently wasn't enough for those two. They robbed me as well. Just look around.
Can you even tell if something's missing in this mess?
Yes, my dice, and especially my set of brushes. I could live without the dice, but I can't paint with chicken feathers.
Okay, here we go. Conversation option. I'll help you bin off for free, or I'll bring you your things. Why don't you get there yourself? I'll ask him that first.
Well, why don't you fetch your things yourself?
Right, and then get whacked over the head again? No thanks.
Yeah, it's
And
a
if
good
I
point.
get whacked, that doesn't bother you?
You can handle them, I'm sure of it. You dealt with wolves, so you can handle people too, right?
I've killed most of the wolves in this entire game, to be fair. All right, I'll help you, but not for free.
All right, I'll help you. But I won't do it for free.
I wouldn't ask that of you, my friend.
All right. I'll make damn sure those two give everything back.
Thank you so much. But if I may ask, try to persuade them by words, not by the sword.
Okay, I'm not a murderer. Am I supposed to ask them nicely? They knocked you out and stole your things. Okay, no. We start at the level we want the person, the kind of person we want to be. That's not a murderer.
Don't worry. I'm no bandit or a killer.
Then I was damned lucky that it was you who turned up. There are plenty of killers around these parts.
All right, then. I'll go and look around for your thieves.
Thank you. I'll head back to the castle for now and think of a way to repay you for all of this. You'll find me in the loft, in the tower called the Crone. But first, I'll tidy up here a bit, and most importantly, finally have a sit-down. You know, I was standing tied to that tree for quite a while, and these legs of mine aren't the youngest anymore.
Well, he looks, fit and healthy. Help the stranger in distress. Get the painter's set of brushes and obtain the painter's dice. There's 3 sets of them. So, yeah, this old skull of his. Very, very interesting looking. What have you got there? A salami. Oh, hello. A bit of sausage schlong for the rest of the day. You can keep everything else. You can keep your colacs. I don't need your daggers. What have you got there? What's that? Okay, they don't appear to be pick-upable. Anyway, very nice to meet you, Mr. Voiter, or Master Voiter. Now where? Is the... Oh, it's the marker on the map. I was going to say the number B, but I know what I meant. Right, it's all the way down... all the way down here. Attain the painter's dice and brushes. So it's just a bandit camp that we've got to head to. Okay. I'm just wondering what's the best way to head there. I think I'll head back to Troskowitz and see you in a moment. Alright, we're off. It's actually not that far, and certainly on Pebble's back. We should get there pretty quickly. I've just remembered though, when I was talking about how do you parry. Oh god, I've been so obsessed with that in my last game. I don't need to, I just have to time the combat, don't I? I'm forgetting the combat system here. It's one of the most unique combat systems in any game I think I've played for, well, all my years of being a gamer. Right, here we go. No, dismount. That's right, that's the button. There we go. Now, it said I've got to try to do this with my charm and guile and good looks.
I told you, I'm fine. Do you think I can't tell when you're lying?
Four-leaf Clovis, which I think is the best name ever, and Ura.
Stranger, come and join us, if you mean no harm.
If you mean no harm. Does that mean I've got to, like, win a game?
Dice together.
We can play dice and I win them off you. Who are you?
Who are you, then?
Clovis. They call me Four-leaf Clovis on account of my luck. Why do you ask?
That's a great name. It's ingenious, actually. Painter Voiter sent me. You probably know him.
Do you remember the painter, Voiter? I'm here for his things.
What? I don't know no Voiter, let alone no painter.
Really? I found him tied to a tree under Trosky. He said you took his brushes and some dice.
That's a nice story, but I'm telling you, I ain't got no idea what you're talking about.
I ain't got no idea. Double negative. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Confess and you'll avoid punishment, or don't deny it, or you'll see. I mean, I got a good forked tongue there.
If I were you, I'd remember quickly. Right now, Voiter is willing to let it slide. But if I come back empty-handed, he might want to handle it the hard way.
All right, all right. Clearly that blow to the head wasn't enough of a warning for him.
Huh.
But if I was you, I'd give that loudmouth a few more knocks. It won't hurt him now.
Loudmouth, what happened?
What really happened between you and him?
Well, Yura mistook him for a deer. Shame he missed.
And then?
He was a bit shaken, so we invited him over here. Only that crackpot started spouting all kinds of weird nonsense. And then there's that skull of his. Tell me, who in their right mind carries a human skull around? Well, you know how it ended. He got a beating and ended up by the tree, where you found him.
Okay, the painter told me a completely different story. Yeah, well, he would, but then I don't know who I should trust right now.
Wait, what weird things was he saying? Voiter described the whole thing to me completely differently.
Well, he was lying to you. Now you see what kind of a fucker he is.
Or maybe you're the one lying to me.
Then I wouldn't have admitted we hit him over the head with a stick, would I? I'm telling you, there's something off about that fella. He was telling Yura that someone's going to murder him or something. Get this, he claimed his skull told him so. If I was you, I'd watch out for him.
Well, the trouble is, I heard the skull talking as well, so I'm on the painter's side at the moment.
Where are the painter's things?
We divvied them up. I was in need of some new dice. Yura wanted the skull, but I talked him into taking the brushes instead. And a good thing, too. I never want to see that grinning monstrosity again.
Okay, give me the dice.
Can I take those dice?
Give me them now.
Hang on! Just like that? Do you even know what I had to do to get them?
Whack someone over the head with a stick?
Exactly. So, what will you give me for them?
A bloody good hiding if you don't give them to me now. Give me or else. I could go with a threat.
Hand them over, or I'll count your teeth with my fist.
Whoa! Calm down. I'm not just going to hand them over, but if you want, I can wager them. Let Lady Luck decide. What do you say?
It really, really wants me to play. Oh, I hate this game.
All right.
Come on then.
That works.
I gotta
Your
do it. I
groschen
gotta do it.
against my dice. And may the best man win.
I'll check how much I have on me. 50 groschen. I mean, I've got 10,000, but
I'll check how much I have on me.
I can't be bothered to
Here, my
haggle.
groschen. Let's do this.
Oh, it's so nice to be back in this world. So I've got a lot of dice, and I haven't played this game for quite some time. And I don't remember what any of these dice do. Cautious cheater's die. A die modified by an expert, precisely loaded, but also inconspicuous. I don't know. Cheater's die? Grab one of those. Devil's head. Hot to touch in place of a one that has a devil's head. Oh, in place of a one on the dice. And they don't like to gaze upon it. So does that mean that they give up quickly? I'll have that then. Tell you what, we're going in with a whole bunch of cheating dice. I'll just go with the shrinking. I don't really know what I'm doing.
Come on then,
Let's
show us
go.
what you can do, unless you're playing for the first time.
Yeah, I am playing for the first time effectively because I've completely forgotten. Cheater's dice. Now, how do you use this thing again? We want 1s and 5s, if I remember right. Or runs. Devil's Head acts as a joker, adding 1 value to any combination of dice. Oh, the Devil's Head. Oh, I'm glad I got that then. The 3 of a kind is always good. 4 of a kind, 5 of a kind. Very nice. I can't score with any of these. I'll hold the 5. And continue. Okay, I see 2 more 5s. And another one. The cheaters die. Come on. Why? Whoa. Why aren't you giving me stuff? I thought that...
Have you
Oh, that
lost
gives
your
me
mind?
550.
You're gonna
Okay.
lose everything.
Shut up. I got a 1. I'm going to take that. that one. Score and pass. Good luck to your son. Oh, I might skip this to the end because the dice game, it's fine. You know how it works. Oh, hell yes. That joker came in handy. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the joker counts as 5. You beautiful thing. Scored and passed. That's the perfect round. I've won.
Thunder! If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes, I'd say there's some devilry at play.
Yep.
No devilry here. Just a sign that you should hand over those dice to me. Maybe then your luck will come back.
Here you go. May the painter choke on them.
Well, at least I didn't have to kill him to get that. So, now I've got that, I need the brushes off the other chap. Other chap, listen to me, I'm so upper class, aren't I?
Show me.
Well, middle class pretending to be upper class. Now, you're a naughty boy.
I'm here for those brushes you stole.
What brushes?
Don't give me
Don't
that.
bother denying it. Clovis has already spilled everything.
Oh, and he was the one telling me to keep my mouth shut. Said we'd be rid of that madman.
Okay, well, why did you attack him? I think we already...
Why did you
I'll
beat
hear
up
it again.
Voiter like that?
Well, it was mostly Clovis, although I nearly hit him with an arrow first.
I heard that part already. What happened next?
Well, we brought him here, but then he started saying all this strange shit. He had a skull with him, like a real human skull. He wouldn't let go of it. And I honestly couldn't tell if he was talking to us or to it. So I asked him what he was up to. And he says this skull sees things he can't see and tells him stuff.
I like this. This is the first sort of time in this game we've brought something close to fantasy into this world, you know? Did it tell him you cheat on dice?
Did it also tell him that you cheat at dice?
What? We don't cheat. Never.
Voiter said otherwise. He saw you flipping the dice, you argued, and then he ended up robbed and tied to a tree.
Oh, he had it coming too. But it wasn't about the dice. He got it in the gob because of what he was saying. Like, it said I looked like some captain from Colleen who sired a lot of bastards. So I might be his son. And it's true I'm from Colleen, and I never knew my pa. Only the captain's brother, he said, is hunting down those bastards and killing them so they can't claim any inheritance rights.
And you believed him?
It was really convincing, I'm telling you. When that fella talked about all them murders, I felt like the Grim Reaper was breathing down my neck. He would have told me more. But then Clovis hit him with that stick, because he saw how shaken I was. And you know the rest.
So hang on, there's a whole load of bastards out there somebody's trying to kill so they can't claim inheritance. I didn't think that, well, I don't know about this age, certainly not in Game of Thrones, a bastard can't claim inheritance to nothing. The painter told me a different story. Yeah, well, that's true.
Well, that's quite the tale, but you could have kept it to yourself. Voiter told me what really happened. You played dice with him, and when he caught you cheating, you beat him up and robbed him.
Horse shit, I'm telling you, it's all that bloke's fault. Not a bloke, more like some kind of warlock.
Well, maybe he doesn't actually remember it then. Anyway, look, you've got the brushes.
Clovis said you have the painter's brushes. Will you give them back?
Look, I'd love to, but how can I put it? This whole thing stinks. How do I even know you really know the painter? Maybe you're just here to rob us of what we honestly
stole?
Doesn't matter anymore. The brushes are mine, and that's that.
Oh God, he's gonna make me do an archery competition or something, isn't he? Okay, look, you don't want Voiter as an enemy. Shall we settle this in a shooting match? Oh, I don't want to do that. I'll just go with the first one.
Look, you've already run into Voiter once, and you're still clearly shitting yourself from it. And now imagine what he'll do when I tell him you won't return his stuff.
If he cries into his pillow over them brushes at night, I'm sorry. But I'm just not handing them over to you that easily.
What use would paintbrushes even be to the likes of you? You just like to show off with that bow, don't you? And then secretly scribble lewd pictures?
Fine. Let's settle it with a shooting match. I'll wager the brushes, you put up a nice pile of groschen, and the winner takes all.
Okay.
I'll check if I have enough coin.
Okay.
All right. Here you go.
Oh, God,
Let's
now I've
do
got to
this.
remember how to shoot a bow.
Attention!
I sort of remember.
And go!
What are we doing? Is it just... Oh, it's just aim as much as you can. Oh, I've missed. Great.
Oh, shit,
That's
I'm
one.
not hitting a thing.
Chicken done. That's 2. Paka!
Oh, shit,
That's
I'm not
3.
hitting a
I'm
thing.
winning. Oh, no. Yeah, I am winning.
Too bad my old woman ain't seeing this.
Damn it.
Shit, them arrows are flying all over the place.
Got the top one. That makes me the
Watch
king.
and learn.
Damn. I mean, even if he gets another one, we draw. Oh, would you just, Henry? That's fine.
I'll
We won.
be. You beat me.
Yeah, I'm
I
amazing.
admit it was a fine win. Here you go. The brushes are yours.
The only problem with target practice like that is I've lost a load of decent arrows doing it. Like, I can't get them back. I can have that one, though. Oh, it's a steel. That must have been his. So where are all the brushes that I just shot? What an utter waste. Okay, so I think we're done then. I've got everything I came for. Thanks, lads. No, I'm not going to rob you. I'm trying to, you know, maintain the high horse. Come on, Pebbles. We're gonna remain on our high horse. Oh, look at that. I'm still leveling up. Horsemanship level 17. Lovely. Now, he said I could find him in the tower, and I guess it's that tower to the left. I think that's what he mentioned. So I got to head up there in this beautiful landscape. It's so nice to be back in it, because it was so impressive playing it, and you sort of forget how good looking it was. We are getting really spoiled with the world maps in games these days, don't you think? Yes, I've never been here before. I'm not sure I'm allowed horses in the castle, but I'll give it a go.
Easy,
Yeah,
good
all right.
horse.
All right, Pebbly. We can't ride fast here. We can mow that one down. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. I don't know if there's like a consequence for knocking down a guard or two. Alright, let's see if we're allowed in. Hello. Hello, Mr. Guard, sir. Not a talker. Not a talker. Is that the place? I think I've got to go a bit further in.
I'm always glad to see polite.
See polite people like you. God be with you too, sir. What about this? Am I allowed in here? Nobody cares. No, I don't remember which tower or how to get to it. Oh, hold on. Could be this way. I forget which bloody tower I'm supposed to be in. Well, it's leading me this way, so I've taken the wrong choice. Oh, it's that one up there. I got you. Okay. I know we've been to this tower many, many times, but it's so easy to get lost here. I'm gonna keep going. We good? I think we're good.
What are you doing here?
Nothing. Didn't do anything. Wasn't me. It was the one-armed man. Okay. Not a disaster yet. It says I've got to go down. Oh, there he is. I got you, buddy. I got you.
I've got the stuff they stole from you.
You must have been sent by God himself. Thank you.
Now, this is an interesting question, isn't it? 'Cause I'm still not sure who's telling the truth. But I'm going to ask him, why did he lie?
It's nothing. But tell me this. What kind of trick were you playing on me? I asked those two what happened, and they said it was you who started the argument.
Me?
They said you suddenly started acting really strange. What actually happened?
Nothing. If I did anything odd, it was only after they hit me on the head.
After they hit you on the head. It's seriously, mate. I caught you talking to a skull.
Are you sure? Those two seem pretty shaken up.
And I nearly got eaten by wolves and have a lump on my head. Can we agree it's my word against theirs?
Okay, you didn't start it then?
You didn't provoke them? I talked to both of them for quite a while, and they both said the same thing. If they were lying, I'd know.
Fine. I didn't tell you the whole truth.
Oh, here we go.
Even before I almost became a practice target, I wasn't in the best frame of mind. Maybe I started telling them something their empty heads couldn't understand, and they took it out on me. But can we finally stop going into this over and over? Tell me, how did things end with those two? Did you settle things peacefully?
Yes. Both of them are alive and well.
I'm glad to hear that. Thanks again for your help. And don't think I'm going to express my gratitude only in words. I promised you a reward, and you'll get it. Here, take these dice of mine. They've brought me nothing but trouble. And to be honest, I wanted them back just so I could give them to you. And not just them. You know what? I'll paint something on your shield. Judging by the look of you, that could be a very useful reward.
What do you mean?
You may have the face of a village lad, but you're a warrior. Even my painted skull can see that. And it's got no eyes.
So he's going to paint something on my shield. I don't actually have a shield on me, but sure, why not? You seem to know an awful lot about me.
It feels like you know me a little too well.
It's just your imagination. I only know what others have told me about you.
Wait,
Like
what?
who?
Does it matter? Instead, tell me what you think of my idea for the shield. It's a good reward, right?
Look, I'm not going to ask for more, because this is just not Henry. Thanks a lot.
That's a really nice reward. Thank you.
If you want, we can get started right away. What do you say?
What do I say? What do I say? Okay, he's got a lot of things to say. Paint a shield for me. How does shield painting work?
I'm curious what you'll paint on that shield. What can I choose from?
Whatever you like that my paints and skills suffice for. First, tell me if you want an open ground, or if you'd like the shield halved, or quartered, or maybe have chevrons. Then we'll decide together on the colours of the individual parts. And to finish it, I can even paint some figure there, like Lord von Berghoff has his winged fish. Watch out, though. It won't make a noble like him out of you. And if it turns out you don't like it, we can always start again.
Okay, listen. I don't really understand where we're going with this. We've got a can I help you with anything else? There's probably something there. Go on, paint a shield for me.
Can you paint a shield for me?
By all means. What shield is it to be?
Well, I don't actually have one with me right now. I meant more like someday in the future.
Very well. If you bring me a shield, I'll be happy to transform it into a work of art.
Interesting. Right then. In that case, I'm going to ask him what else he needs.
Do you still need help with something?
Do you feel like you haven't done enough yet?
I want to make some extra money.
Honestly, I could use a few extra groschen.
And I could use a helper. What a coincidence. Tell me, Henry, do you believe in signs?
Like this one. Can you see this? I'm. How many fingers am I holding up right now? Oh, you can't tell because I'm wearing iron gloves. Sort of.
I would say so. I believe in them.
So do I. And I think that the fact you found me and saved me was no coincidence. We were meant to meet.
Why do you think so?
Call it vanity if you want, but I've spent my whole life yearning to create something truly great and meaningful. Something that would remain after I'm gone. So that even 100 years from now, people would know that someone named Voiter lived here.
I don't know. I don't know many painters by name.
No? What about Master Theodoric of Prague? Or Giotto of Florence? And surely you've heard of the works of the Parlour Workshop.
Well, all of those are more like exceptions, aren't they?
And that's exactly what I want to change. Believe me, one truly exceptional painting would be enough to make me one of the greats. And here in the Trosky region, they say there's a place that could serve as my inspiration. Unfortunately, no one really remembers where it is, but you have already proven yourself to be quite skilled at finding lost things. Maybe that's why fate brought us together, to help me with my life's work.
Interesting. Fate. Now, me in the real world, I've never believed in fate. I'm not one of those people that goes, well, things were just meant to be this way. Things just happened that way. Doesn't mean they were meant to be that way. But sometimes that actually, when it's a bad thing, you're like, well that sucks, doesn't it? If this is predetermined, who chose to do that to me? If it's predetermined, that meant somebody made a decision to make my life shit for a little while. Never been believed in fate. Just it's not even luck. It's just things happen. You go down a road, you keep walking, something bad might happen, but you keep walking anyway. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be getting philosophical about that point, but no, I don't believe in fate. And I'm not one of those people, you make your own luck either. It's just like, relax. It's a simple life. Millions and billions of people have gone through the same things we have to go through. It's random. That's my thought anyway. Look, anyway, so fate brought us together. Help you with your life's work. Yeah, sure. Okay, I'll go with it.
It really doesn't just sound like a coincidence. What kind of place are you looking for?
Well, I hope you won't think I'm a heretic, but I'm curious what people believed in before they'd heard the word of the Lord. What did they think would happen after death? And where did they worship their idols? And they say that such a place can still be found in this region, a shrine where the pagan god Velez was worshipped in ancient times. Have you heard of him?
Oh, it's a very hard book reading exercise. I'm going to say I think so, but I might well fail this.
Sounds familiar. Isn't he that nasty goblin you've got to leave a bowl of milk under the bed for, or he'll shit in your shoes?
Yeah.
Well,
no.
Not quite. But it sounds interesting. Velez is said to be the ruler of the underworld and protector of cattle. He looks like an ordinary man, but he's got horns on his head, so people sometimes mistake him for the devil. So, what do you say? Will you help me find his shrine?
You want me to help you find a horny man? Got it. I'm in.
Why are you interested in things like this? You're not... you know...
A pagan? A madman? Or perhaps the devil himself? Who knows?
Very droll. I don't know. It all sounds like blasphemy to me.
Nonsense. This is common in art. Take a closer look sometime at paintings of saints. There's always a few hidden symbols or references to old gods in them.
No, he's not wrong there.
And did you know that some churches even stand on the sites where pagan shrines used to be? That can't just be a coincidence.
Well, yeah, it's because they demolished the pagan faith and shrines and built churches on them. So, yes, that's not a coincidence. They were trying to demolish that whole faith and religion. So anyway, look, how do you know about this place?
How do you even know that such a place exists here?
It told me. That is, I heard about it from the locals. Around Trosky, there are still plenty of pagan sites. Maybe you've noticed them too, have you? Not that I'd think anyone still prays at them, but they're here.
All right, I'll help you. What do you need me to do?
Go to Vidlak Pond, north of Takov, and talk to the old woman who lives there. You'll find the place easily. They tan hides there, so you'll smell it from miles away. The woman's name is Kvietoslava. She should know something about the shrine.
Oh, here we go. Now we're getting into the weeds of it. Going to speak to the old lady. How do you know the old woman knows something?
Are you sure the old woman knows anything about the shrine or Veles?
Absolutely. I've walked around Vidlak myself. There's a place on the hill above the pond that's called the Witch's Grove. I thought I'd find the shrine there, but unfortunately not. No horned head. So I asked the fishermen and tanners down below and found this Kvietoslava. But getting anything out of her is no easy task.
Didn't she want to talk to you?
Well, she wanted to, sure. But her memory isn't what it used to be. First, she mistook me for her husband. Then her grandmother. Then she tried to feed me garlic soup. And finally, sent me off into some swamp.
Garlic soup. I'm going to have to look up that recipe. That sounds like my dentist will never see me again.
Where did you say I could find this Kvietoslava?
West of Takov, by Vidlak Pond, among the tanners. You'll know it by the stench. It nearly turned my stomach inside out.
I think we're done. Well, it's been a pleasure. What an interesting start to this side quest, or this DLC, I should say. Well, guys, I will see... Oh, what do you got here? I can't steal. I can't steal. I'm a good Henry. I do love the detail, though, in some of this. Set design. Ah, yes, we can tell you're a painter. Well, more to be discovered in this DLC. I'm quite intrigued. Hope you're going to join me for the next part. All the very best. Take care, and good night.